Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Creative Division series, in which we are at the Super Bowl. The Las Vegas Gamblers, after defeating the Baltimore Ravens, are in the Super Bowl taking on Washington, in which this is a very interesting Super Bowl, to say the least. Gamblers had an outstanding performance against the Ravens, but it came at a hefty price, in which the starting quarterback, the leader, and basically the team, and Case Thornhill is out with a broken collarbone. And Donald's also hurt. So now it's up to the backup, Jerry Luchester. You guys are going to hear about him during the game. To lead Las Vegas to their first Super Bowl in franchise history. Washington win, I believe, their fifth? Because they have four. Yeah, their fifth Super Bowl. First time since sometime in the 80s. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the field. Also, my fault, MVPs. My fault. Douglas won MVP, but bounced out first round, and also won Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. It goes to Brian Oporoku, which we see in the Super Bowl. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Douglas. Then got Terrell, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best quarterback, Thornhill, who's injured. Running back, Douglas. Best wide receiver, Patton. Best offensive lineman, Nick Mangold. Then got Hopkins being best defensive lineman. Linebacker, Brian again, best DB. He's in his prime, so he's not how he was when he first got to the Eagles. So then Coach of the Year, yeah, but didn't get it done at the end of the day. Cause Vegas in the Super Bowl and they're not. All right, see you on the field, Washington, Vegas. Let's do this. Here we go, Indianapolis, Indiana. An interesting Super Bowl. Las Vegas Gamblers, first-year team. A wild card team, started from the very beginning of this playoff run, got all the way here to the Super Bowl. Washington's last victory was against the Buffalo Bills, when the Bills went to Super Bowl 4 times and lost. Sorry, as a Patriots fan, I gotta point that out. And Donovan McNabb is in the Super Bowl, and it makes things a little more interesting. Donovan McNabb's in the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is underway.
Yep, Donovan McNabb. That is. And Kirk Cousins too, young Kirk Cousins, I think. Washington, though, some people consider them, some will hold their own, but after they play this team's playoff run, whew, dominated the Jets, beat New Mexico, then dominated the Ravens. Las Vegas Gamblers. Every game felt like a playoff game for them. Ever since late in the season, every game has felt like a playoff game. Ever since that loss to New Mexico, they've been on fire ever since. But they do not have their starting quarterback, though. That is going to play a factor in this game. I can't remember how to say the reference. Nick Foles. Can he pull a Nick Foles? I can't believe I just said that reference. I can't. Again, Patriots fan here. It just can't be asked.
Matchup very well against each
here we go.
So
this is a very interesting Super Bowl in which we are underway. Thornhill will kick it over. All right, comes his defense. Had a tough task in terms of trying to stop Ray Rice, because Ray Rice was running all over this defense. They came in clutch though at times. Drops McNabb, first play of the Super Bowl, looking, goes up top. First play is a incompletion. Second and 10 from the 21. Hopefully this works. Drops, looking, send the blitz inside. Came in with the sack. McNabb drops back again. Bryant gets off one. Bryant, almost had him wide open on the left. Oh, left. On the left.
Now
on the left.
First down.
No one was on the left side. Shanahan does have experience against it.
Here's a short
Good.
The gaps brought down the running back for a short.
Hopefully we learned our lesson from Ray Rice, right? Hopefully we learned our lesson, right? Drops, looking, McNabb, middle, Santana Moss. Shot continues. Toss. Outside, missed the tackle. Harvey brought him down. First down at the 10-yard line.
By Harvey.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line. They're in striking distance. Defense get a stop. Screen goes to him and touchdown.
Watch out. Touchdown! The attempted pick comes up empty.
All right, here comes this offense.
At the 20-yard
no
line.
Case Thornhill in the
10.
Super Bowl out of all games. Drops,
Throws
looking, caught Patton on the first play.
Knocked out of bounds. At the
Jerry changed the play up the line. Right,
He's
smart
going
call.
to his right.
Right, wide open.
throws.
Yeah, he did a good job of finding his receiver and getting the ball to him.
Hey, his offensive roller gonna keep it going. Just gotta watch number 30, Larry Landry. The action.
Looking
Drops,
for a man.
looking, he's sacked.
Look out, heavy pressure on him.
We're starting to see a lot.
Drops.
He's searching
looking,
for a receiver.
middle, caught Delaney again,
Another
first
catch on
down.
this drive.
First and goal at the 5.
Secondary.
Drops,
Short
looking,
throw to the right.
goes to the fullback, out off of
He
one.
gets
Second and goal. Handoff. Reina
The stop was
is
made
stopped
by Brian
short.
Arakpo.
But
And
they're
they
gonna
will go no
hustle
huddle here, trying to set
on the
the
line,
pace of the game.
On the line. Touchdown, we're tied. Yes, sir.
Gets the ball,
Touchdown.
And he finds
Touchdown
the end
Vegas.
zone.
What a drive. What a
As
drive.
much as
What a
we
drive
wanna
by
give
Jerry.
credit
Good shit.
to the running backs for scoring touchdowns. It is really the offensive line that
Right
gets
back
it
at you.
done
Right
when you
back
get
at
down
you.
here.
Right back at you. Right back at you. I mean, it's been a big factor in these playoffs. They actually been using the ground game
ties it
more.
up with the point after.
They still might get a rookie running back just in case, but
At the 16-yard line.
Washington's
Now we
back on the
have a
field.
first down and 10
Defense
to
on
go.
that third down, man. Out
McMahon
toss,
with the
outside, was brought down.
And he's tackled.
We're
around
27
the
yards,
24-yard
and
line.
that
By Terrell.
is the first quarter. First quarter in the Super Bowl. Both teams on their first 2 drives of the game
A
scored,
good
so
one
this is
so
going to be
far,
a good one.
As we have a tie game heading into the
All right,
second quarter.
all right,
Here's the
all right.
score. The Redskins, 7. The visiting team. He's brought down right around the 34-yard line by Terrell.
First and 10 on the 34-yard line. Handoff.
Gives it up the gut.
Santana Moss, he gets brought down. Drops, looking,
Here's a pass over the
middle.
middle.
Come on, y'all.
He's wrestled down at about the 49-yard line by number 29.
First and 10 again. Drops, looking,
Looks right.
up top.
Throws.
Ooh, gotta pick that off.
Cooley was the intended receiver on the play.
You gotta pick that off, man. Dude, it's Donovan McNabb. He's gonna give you picks. He's gonna give you interceptions, man. You just gotta catch them. Second and 2. Got him. Nothing. Good shit, Brian.
It's a quarterback sack. The
16.
quarterback get into the backfield.
30-16.
Not a lot of pretense
Shotgun formation,
on that
4 wide
play. He
receivers.
is so strong. It seems like he can bulldoze
snap.
through these huge offensive linemen
Up top.
almost at will.
Harvey didn't get the pick. Harvey didn't get the pick, and it's a touchdown.
Hope to keep him off
Harvey didn't get the
And
pick.
it opens up room for other defenders.
Yeah, exactly, and that's another reason why he's so dangerous. You need 2 guys to shut him down, which allows one of the other defenders to get after the quarterback unblocked.
He didn't get the interception. He was right there, and I pressed Y. I pressed it. We take back the lead on third down again.
And
Good
gave
return.
him
About
lots
the
of room to
40-yard
run.
line. Down by 7. Again. Drops.
Dumps it
Screen.
out right.
Reina.
Watch out, he's got space.
Spin
He's looking
move.
for a burst of speed.
Yeah, just about the time
Rumble.
the defense gets a little cocky.
Don't-
over on
we
the
ain't
other side,
giving
just
them
slip
no
that screen pass
time to
in there,
rest. We gotta
and
be
they're
smart.
Not quite as quick to get after your quarterback.
The action.
Goes
Drops.
through his
Looking.
progression.
He's sacked.
Under heavy pressure.
Again. Oh, Hainsworth, you're actually doing
Gets his-
something. Second and 18. All right, second and 18 for Jerry.
Good coverage
Drops.
downfield.
Looking.
Has a man
Lenny.
out to his right.
Got breathing room. Hold on to it.
London Fletcher was there for the stop.
It's always
It's
kind
not
of
yet
funny
going to
to think
Patton,
about
though.
with all the big guys that play the game of football. Sometimes it's the little wide receivers that scare you the most.
Drops.
Searching for an
Looking.
open
Back to
man.
him. Back to Delaney.
He makes another
Walks in
catch.
for a touchdown.
He's got it. Touchdown. And finally, They score after seeing their
Right
opponents
back at
cross
you.
the end
Right
zone
back
2
at you.
times on their previous for the tie.
You're tied.
Number 3 puts it through to tie the
Again.
game.
We are tied again. 4 catches, 83 yards, 1 touchdown for Rico.
Bring him down.
All right, Donovan McNabb and his offense back on the field. Defense, get a stop, but Harvey mistimed the pick. He had the pick.
He throws short.
Ah, Cooley. He might do no huddle.
Donovan.
Watch the toss. Receiver handoff. Barker's there.
He'll be
Good
brought
shit.
down behind the line of scrimmage.
Or foul.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want.
This is the down that's been a curse to us all game. Third down, 3rd and 5.
Another big man, and that time the defense's
Drops,
big men,
looking.
they won the battle.
Flips it out
Incomplete.
short to his
Finally, we get a stop on 3rd down.
To get up the field. Get
All right,
a few
here we
yards.
go.
You never get
2:04
upset with a
left
return guy
in the
like that.
first
Wasn't
half.
spectacular, but he got the job done.
Vegas could take the lead for the first time in this game on this drive.
surveys the field.
Bad at
Flips
the
it out
line.
short. And so we've reached the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain in the Super Bowl. Well, in the first half of the Super Bowl. 2 minutes remain. A tie 14 apiece. Vegas is going to take the lead.
Play action. He's
Drops
got time.
looking. He has
Passes out to his
time.
right.
Trahan with the
And
throw.
the tackle was made
To catch him.
by Still looking for an open man.
Drops looking. Got
Throws to his
Patton.
right.
Got him. Patton.
The
Good
stop
shit. Second
was
catch of the
made
game. Final
by
lead.
D'Angelo Hall.
On the ball. 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 On the ball.
Perfectly on that.
All right, Jerry's pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 1:17 left.
He's searching
Drops.
for a receiver. Scrambling
Looking.
away from
Trying
the
to
rush.
run, but he's not that fast.
He rose to his left.
It's not that
Goes
quick.
down again amidst a heavy pass rush.
Yeah, that's something he's got
not
to
that
improve
fast,
if he
though.
wants to reach the next level. It's almost
Who's
like
Reggie? He gets
takes
out the
himself
pocket.
out of the play the moment he hears footsteps.
Drops.
You just
Looking up
can't
top to
keep putting your team
Lenny.
in a
No
hole
pass
by taking
interference on the
sacks.
call, 4th and
Just throw it
13.
away.
Not to mention, it takes an inordinate amount of hits.
Better be
You know,
smart
that's a good
here.
point,
It's
Gus.
the
The
Super
NFL is
Bowl.
really geared to protect the quarterback, but when he has
The
the
snap,
ball,
the whole
he's gonna
kick
take some
is good. Kick is good. Vegas takes the lead. They're up by 3.
Makes the long one with room to spare.
shots. It really was.
Flag was thrown in the neighborhood of holding. Number 16. It's
right.
called for the hold.
47 seconds left. Washington's down by 3. Defense could hold. We could have a lead heading into halftime. And the ball. Drops. Looking.
Pass
McNabb.
is short
No
right
one.
side.
You'll see from inaccurate passers from
2nd and
time
10.
to time.
Bryant got off of
Throws
one.
it
Then
over
he
the
got
middle
off
of
the
the
other.
field.
Get hit by Barker. But they still have to.
He's
They'll put
tackled
him out. They're gonna rush
around
the
the
ball.
21-yard line by Barker. 9-yard pickup on the pass.
Wait, no, don't trust that, don't trust that, don't trust that. I do not trust it, I do not trust it. I do not trust busting the corners. Nope.
They'll throw for the first.
Cousins, get up, get up, get up, get
Goes
up.
through progression.
He goes deep, one on. There's a lot of people over there. Incomplete.
The
I'm
defender
about to
bats it
say.
away.
4th and
And
inches,
the
they're gonna
pass
go
will
for
fall
it?
incomplete. 4th down.
They're not
coming
gonna go
up.
for it?
Those are the kind of
They're not gonna go for it.
down.
I know I didn't burn a timeout, but after that sack, but fuck it.
Good coverage.
I trust the
downfield.
process.
Throws deep
Patton is
towards the left.
wide open.
Finds room
Patton is
along
wide
the
open.
Ojay Otagwe was there to bring him down.
Woo! Ain't no way. Patton was wide open. Wide open. No one was on him. Touchdown saving tackle. That would have been 6. But we could have to burn one. Have a chance to kick a field goal, be up by 6 heading into halftime. And we get the ball back. I'll take the snap. The whole kick is right down the middle. It is good. It is a 6-point game heading into halftime.
That'll be it for the
Left
first
Patton
half
wide
of play.
open.
The score is 20-14.
How do you leave him wide open? They left him wide open. They left him wide open. Vegas has the lead. He up by 6. They get bonus to the second half, and that drive to the second half is going to be very important in Vegas in terms of their momentum. They got 2 crucial field goals. They got the lead, and they got another field goal to end the half. But Washington defense is kind of holding their own until that big play by Patton. Their offense has some bright sparks, but their defense, Vegas defense, finally adjusting. But Still 2 more quarters left. Anything could happen. 6-point game.
Welcome back to Landover.
Vegas gets the ball. Half of the Super Bowl. It is a 6-point game. Vegas is up by 6 against Washington. Start the second half. Looking, he's sacked on the first play.
And the defense is all over him.
Jerry, my fault. 231 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Play action.
Searching for an open man.
Says fuck it, goes to Pat in incomplete. 3rd and long situation. 3rd and 18.
Surveys the field.
Drops, looking, took a shot. Delaney again on the slant.
London Fletcher was there to bring him
106
down.
yards for Delaney,
So
254 yards. Jerry has 1 touchdown. Never mind. He had 2. Oh, nah.
The game so far.
Rayner rushing to the on the ball. Action.
Fakes the handoff.
Drops, looking, goes to Grumper on the sideline. That is an incomplete pass. He caught it though, but he was out of bounds. Second and 10. Reaction. Jerry drops. Goes to Trahan. Drops.
Still looking for an open man.
Looking, waiting patiently for Delaney again on the slant. Delaney's hurt. Are you? Oh, these players are injury prone, man. 1st and 10.
Looking
Drops.
for a man.
Looking, Patton, picked off.
Picks it off.
Try to go to Patton. Dixon brings him down. He tried to go to Patton for the defensive player of the year.
That is one of the bread and butter.
Never mind, it's not. Never mind.
They've been working against it all week.
The first mistake of the game, though.
Came up with the interception.
The first mistake of the game is a crucial one. Washington has the ball at the 24-yard line. Defense gonna get the ball back.
Run play, left side. And he's tackled at about the 27 by Barker.
Try to go to Patton. Patton was double covered. Drops, looking, goes short. Terrell's there, but that's 32.
He's brought down right around the 32-yard line by Terrell. Armstrong picks up about 5 yards
32.
with the
Wide receivers in shotgun. 2 on the right. Blitz. Cuts the pressure. Got to him. He's sacked. 4th and 10. Good defense. Makes up for the pick. Crucial mistake on the first drive of the second half. Crucial mistake with defense. Defense got them the ball back. Got them a second chance.
He's looking towards the left
Cold
side.
Trahan. That was a risky throw. Risky throw, but Trahan made the catch.
Number 10.
That was pretty tight coverage. They squeezed it in there that
First and
time.
10 to 17.
Careful.
Drops, looking, goes to Grumper at the tight end. Gain of a couple. That is 2nd and 1 at the 8.
Looks like a gain of 9 on the pass play.
Second and 2. 2nd and 1, I mean. Handoff, Rayner. He's brought down.
Was made.
1st and goal from the 2. Drop,
Short
screen, Rayner fighting. He's in. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. Needed a
He
touchdown.
was
Much needed
trapped
touchdown.
behind the line
Much
of
needed
scrimmage.
touchdown.
It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
They're going to go for 2 to make this a 14-point game. Drops, looking.
Good coverage.
Jerry with his legs. Got it in with his feet.
He's looking to run.
Jerry with his legs. 14-point game. All right, 28-14 is the score. 2-score game. Washington looking to do something. Drops, looking. Cousins is there again.
Absolutely, Gus. This guy is known for being a mobile
Nab
quarterback.
drops, looking.
So don't
He's
be
sacked
surprised if you
again.
see him try to tuck and run
3rd and
next time
21.
to get some
And
pressure
someone's
on him
hurt.
in the backfield.
Of course. 3rd and 20 now. 3rd and 20. But Nav got sacked on back-to-back plays. No way he gets sacked a 3rd time, right? Drops, looking. McNabb.
Steps and throws to the left
This
side.
time throws a pick to McGaffney.
To the 20.
And McGaffney is... I'm sorry. Sorry that happened. But we all know every time a pick 6 happens, the person wins Super Bowl MVP. We're not finna have that. We're not finna have that. It's the
Dumps it
Super
out
Bowl.
The ball is tipped away.
Second and goal.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
All right, after the pick, a second and goal at the 1-yard line. Drops, runs the screen again. Touchdown, Reina again.
For the touchdown.
This guy is just a talent, isn't he? You get him the ball in the open field.
This game's getting out of reach.
Does the rest by himself.
It's good. The pick.
And the point after is good.
35-14 is the score. Jerry, 338 yards, 3 touchdowns, one pick, 74% completion.
And takes off from his own goal line. And we have a
flag on the play, but it's a return back for 6. It's a flag. It's getting called back. 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 Damn, it's getting called back. Fuck no, it's getting called back.
You know, Gus, that one really wasn't even close. That's a dangerous play. It's a dumb penalty.
You're gonna have to do a pick.
It's just something that cannot
12 seconds left in the third. They needed that return. They needed that. End of the third. We head into the fourth quarter. 35-14 is the score. Vegas is up and is 1 quarter away from the first Super Bowl title in franchise history. Vegas.
Final quarter with the ball.
Right.
Time is against them.
Welcome to the fourth and final quarter. Washington's down by 3 scores. Looking to pull on the impossible with 7 minutes left in the Super Bowl. McNabb drops. First throw is way over his head.
Number 85 was the intended receiver on the play.
3rd and 17 now. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for McNabb. McNabb needs to get this. He most likely gonna go for a 4th down. McNabb drops the handoff. Holmes is there to bring him down. 4th and 3.
He's wrestled down right
They're gonna
around the
punt.
24-yard line. By
They're
Holmes.
gonna punt. Why? Why not go for it's the Super Bowl? You're down by 3 scores. You're gonna rely on your defensive situation while offense been on fire all game. Oh, I have to at least right back to return.
The guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field.
Drops, looking, Patton up top. Patton, of course, makes the grab. Of course, Patton makes the snag, first and goal.
There's nothing like a big pass play to spark an offense. You can see the enthusiasm now, not just in the quarterback and the receiver,
Patton, of course.
also in those big
of course,
guys
the
up front.
Patton. They want to seal the deal right here and now. Go home as Super Bowl champions.
Still
Drops.
looking for an open man.
Looking, he has time. Goes to Patton. Touchdown. Had all day. Had all day. He had all day. All day. Could have made himself a sandwich in that shit. Also,
into the end zone. You know whose number they're going to call. He just has a way of
Vegas
making
did.
plays.
I think
with
safe to
defenders
say
around him.
the timing. Why couldn't they be like that with fucking when the when Thornhill got taken out, man? Look how much time he has. Hold up, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then let's 8 seconds in the pocket and threw an absolute rifle to Dallas, and that may have done it. The Las Vegas Gamblers, for the first time in Super Bowl history, are your Super Bowl champions. In only just 1 year, and mind you, with a backup, they are doing this. With a backup. Drops, looking, McNabb, throws to Santana Moss. Moss looking to go, was brought down by Beasley. Finally to get something going.
He's dropped down.
The clock is not on their side. They're down by 4 scores. Down by 28 points. McNabb drops again.
Has a man short to his left.
Goes to Santana Moss again. Almost lost the ball. 2nd and 3.
He's tackled around the 35-yard line.
They're not playing with any sense of urgency.
Gained 7 yards with the catch.
So y'all gonna be how the Chiefs was in this year's Super Bowl? Just garbage time. Just garbage time. Yeah, garbage time. They're running the ball. Drops. Looking.
They'll throw for the first.
Goes to Cooley for the first time in this ball game. Second time, actually.
He's brought down around the 15-yard line.
They're not playing.
57.
They're not playing with any sense of urgency at all. It's already 3:45 left. They're gonna have to get an onside kick and be quick with it. But I don't think they're even gonna get that. Second and 4. They're running the ball.
By number 53.
This is garbage time. This is garbage time to them. Second and 4. Running again.
Davis
Baker's
on
there.
the handoff.
36.
They tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive.
You're already about to be at 2
pursuit
minutes.
to the ball. They were all coming there.
They're in 6. McNabb drops. It's a screen. He is sacked.
He's dragged down on
Fourth
the
and
play.
11, and another player's hurt. Really? They're gonna go for a field goal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Washington fans already left the building by now. If you're a Vegas fan, they're already partying by MG and them. They're already partying. Vegas is already partying. Vegas is already partying.
The Redskins 17. The visiting team.
Onside kick.
42.
2:32 remaining. Going for an onside kick.
Line
And
kick,
shocker,
short.
Vegas gets the ball. Can't give them against the Gamblers.
McIntosh was there for the stop.
Some people will say that onside kick pretty well decided this one. I think this one was pretty much decided before the opening kickoff.
Super Bowl basically in the bag. All they got to do is run the clock out, just how they've been doing these last couple games.
Feeds it to the
They're
back.
good. 2 minutes left in the Super Bowl. Two minutes left. 2nd and 8. Like I said, all Vegas has to do, get a couple first downs. Game over.
Number
Reina
39
really got
on the
hurt.
run.
Was brought down. 37.
London Fletcher was there for the stop. Hold on, there is
Flag.
a flag down. And the tackle was made by Rocky McIntosh.
Crazy.
Freeman is flagged for a hold on the play.
2nd and 17. Handoff.
Number
Middle.
10,
Reina
hands
is
off.
brought down. The run. 33. One more first down. One more first down in Las Vegas. A wild card team started all the way in the beginning of the playoffs, all the way back in New York. They didn't have a single home game. They were away for 100% of the time. Went into all hostile environments, got the dubs in every single one of their matchups. And to seal the deal, they win the Super Bowl, and they are the inaugural champions in the series.
Again with
Handoff
the carry.
Reina, and this will do it. Touchdown.
Another score. This was getting ugly.
Reina seals the deal.
Man, that is just
Reina on the
pure
run.
speed. And when you have jets like that, it really throws
And Reina
a bit of
solidifies
fear
it.
into a defense because they know you have the ability to make a
A
play
run
from
right up the
anywhere on
middle.
field.
Go blocking. Reina was gone. Las Vegas are your Super Bowl champions. New Mexico fans are sick. Salt Lake is pissed that they just didn't make the playoffs, and Alaska fans is ready for the off season. Which I got a format. I feel like you guys are going to like for the off season video, but it's gonna take me. It's gonna take me a while. It's gonna take me a while. Got to create the storylines.
Number 3, yeah, it's ready to kick it away. Number 16 is back to receive the kick. The stop was made by Strong.
Game's all over. Game's out of reach. McNabb, it was a close game in the beginning, but Las Vegas picked up the pace in the second half.
He's looking down the middle.
Goes short, incomplete.
It's all.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line now. McNabb in the shotgun. McNabb drops. Looking.
Looking for a man.
Up top, wide open. Santana Moss. He just brought down inbound, so the clock is going to remain at
Santana
time.
Moss makes it 5 catches for the game.
He's been the underrated hero for them. You can't lie. Santana Moss has been the underrated hero for them in this game, but Lakin Park said in the end, it just didn't matter.
Looking for a big gain down the middle.
Brought down. They burn another
He's tackled
timeout.
around the 47-yard line by number 29.
First and 10. Drops.
And
Looking.
looks left. Throw.
Incomplete. No flags.
Donovan McNabb is not the most accurate passer.
Oh,
in the
also,
league. He lets
the
balls
uniforms.
get away
We're
from
changing
him
it up next season.
sometimes, and,
We're going to be changing up the uniforms next
they're
season.
fairly easy completions.
Second and 10. Drops. Looking under pressure.
Yeah, it wasn't close because the big guy was giving him a whack just as he let that one go. He was really under some pressure that time.
They're going to try to throw it deep. Drops. Looking. Instead, it's a fumble. Instead, it is a fumble. And they burn a timeout. They're going to just...
is able to fall on it.
Why do they call timeout? The game's over. The game is over. I don't know why they call timeout. Why the fuck did they call timeout? The game was over on that play. The game was over on that play. There was no... That's fucking crazy.
Fields the punt at the 19-yard line.
Game
Bobby
over.
Holiday was there to bring it
The Las
down.
Vegas Gamblers, for the first time in franchise history, are your Super Bowl champions.
Oakland Raiders, Super Bowl 46 champions.
I don't know why it's the Oakland Raiders.
For this storied and sometimes hapless seeming
Oh, but it still has the audio.
8 mark signaled a shift from doormat to determined.
Yeah, it still has the Raiders audio because we replaced the Raiders.
Dominant. 33 years ago, John Madden brought this team to these
Oh,
heights
man.
in Super
Las
Bowl
Vegas.
11. 4 seasons later, the Raiders boasted the first ever minority coach to capture the NFL's
Las Vegas Gamblers. They have done it.
Now,
They have done it. Las Vegas Gamblers are your Super Bowl champions. Started from a wild card team, his brand new expansion. Of course, Jerry. Yes, sir. Jerry's your Super Bowl MVP. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Las Vegas Gamblers started from the very beginning. From the very beginning, they started out as just an underrated team in which they had Case Thornhill. They were the first team that started this entire series. Case Thornhill was seen to be one of the best players. This looked like already one of the teams was going to go into Super Bowl. But what they did was they managed to survive the last couple weeks, survive the tough loss against New Mexico that would have determined the #1 seed and the division. They decided to tee up, focus, lock in. Even though they lost Thornhill in the AFC Championship game, which was a heartbreaker, Jerry stepped in as a backup, balled out, and led Las Vegas to their first Super Bowl in franchise history. And in terms of the Creative Division Series, they are the first team to win the Super Bowl. As we all know, we're playing as all 4. How will the offseason basically be? Because again, I feel like a lot of people might want Jerry after that performance. But it might have been just a one Super Bowl hit wonder. That might be Jerry. You might not know. You might see Jerry again eventually. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. It depends. But Las Vegas Gamblers are your Super Bowl champions for the first time in franchise history, as in which all 31 teams fell to Vegas. Yep. What a road. What a journey. Thornhill in the background, no, he's a little kind of upset that he wasn't able to play in the Super Bowl, but he knows next season he wants to be in it for sure. Vegas, the Super Bowl champions. See, Jerry 23 for 30, 408 yards, 76% completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, Long's a 52-yarder. Reyna running the football did alright, 8 carries, 55 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Rico led with 7 catches, 129 yards, 1 touchdown. Patton led with 5 catches, 147 yards, 1 touchdown. Touchdowns of Reyna with 4 catches, 25 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chris, they lost sack. Defensively, they stepped up in the second half. Total goes to Cousins and Cameron. Tackles for lost Cousins, Bryant. Sacks, it goes to Cousins with 3, Bryant with 2, Cameron with 1. Picks, it goes to Jay Rome with 1. And then, of course, well, the kicker came up clutch in special teams. Special teams unit came up clutch with two crucial field goals that helped us out. See, look at the scoring summary. It was a close game in the first half. It was a close game, but then we ended up outscoring them in the third quarter, 15 unanswered points in the third, and then closed the game out. Reign of the game sealing touchdown, and that basically did. All right, that's it for today's episode. Las Vegas is your Super Bowl champions, and they will head into next season as your defending champions. Now the curiosity is how will the rest of the NFL react after Las Vegas became Super Bowl champions? How will Vegas do the offseason, in which we look at all four teams at Alaska with the first overall pick. Then you have Salt Lake missed out in the playoffs. And then, of course, New Mexico won have the number one seed, one of the best teams overall this season, did not end up going to the Super Bowl. Instead, it was Vegas, and they ended up winning the Super Bowl. This off-season video is going to be an interesting one. As like I said, it's going to be a brand new format on how I kind of want to do off-season videos. I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. But I see you guys later. It's going to take me some time to work on, but I'll see you guys later. Subscribe if you guys are new. Las Vegas Gamblers, your Super Bowl champions. I'm out. Peace.